Codgins, welcome to my DJI channel. Just going to go over the app and the changes on the new firmware updates. Make sure you download your Phantom app updates. I think my phone's always automatically does that anyway. The firmware update, quickly an update on that. There is issues with some smart batteries that when you do the updates and the firmware update for the smart battery, it does cause problems where it damages the battery. Gives false readings. If that happens, I think DJI is actually saying they will replace the battery under the warranty because it's obviously their fault. The firmware for the batteries caused a problem, but it's not everyone having the same thing. My battery seems to work fine. I've tested it and checked it. It all works as normal, so mine's okay. So again, it's only very few that are having issues. Obviously one of my viewers kindly told me this morning about it, that Simon Newton did a sort of a video on it. I just checked that out and I've actually cut and pasted the information from him onto my sites for you guys to see as well. I've credited him because he does a really good job, you know. I think we all do a good job on our channels that we're doing with this. So again, it's only affecting a few people. So if you really have done it and your battery looks fine, then you're okay. So don't panic. It's only the small percentage it is actually. So if you're one of those guys that actually updated it and has actually killed the battery or caused a problem with the battery, please comment, let me know below, because I'll feed us all back to DJI so we can get some feedback from them saying whether they're actually definitely replacing it under warranty. But from what I'm hearing from Simon Newton, the possibility they are going to replace them because it is their fault. It's caused a problem. But for the moment, for the guys who haven't done it yet, do the firmware upgrade, but just don't upgrade the smart battery for now until we get something back from DJI to say they've actually done another update to the smart battery firmware and it doesn't cause any problems. So just warning on that side. This is the Vision app. Just go over the new bits. I've noticed in the Vision app we have now a checkpoint list, so we can go through pre-flight checks. So here's very much like about the weather, no people or animals close by, avoid near buildings, power lines, etc. Very much easy stuff. Avoid source of magnetic, even metal surfaces, etc. That's probably actually why when you put on the roof of your car you don't get any GPS signal. That answers that question for you. I've seen many videos people do that, trying to launch from the roof of the car and don't get any GPS signal. That's why. Anyway, push along. Phantom, inspect propellers, gimbal, camera, remote control. I think that's all standard stuff to do anyway. Ensure anti-drop kits and dampers are in good condition. Remove lens cap and gimbal if used, which is good because you can actually damage your gimbal if you don't remove that first before powering it up. Power up sequence. How do you guys actually power your sequence up? Because I've brought my Phantom and like anything, I don't actually read the instructions. I get it out, power it on and go for it. So I've always done it like Phantom first, then the controller. Always left. Sometimes it depends when you get to take out your bag. My switches don't actually always in that position. Switch 1, switch 2 to be up all the time. They always seem to be one down, one up and stuff. But never had a problem with it. And I've done the Phantom, controller, Wi-Fi extender. That's how I've done it. But obviously on here it's actually saying do the controller, the Wi-Fi extender, then the Phantom. And I noticed a few tutorials people have been doing on their YouTube channels been saying the same in this order. So do you guys do it in this order, or have you done it in another order? I haven't seen any difference with which order you do it in. It all seems to work fine. I always do my calibration compass every single time. I do change locations quite frequently. They can be like 5-10 miles apart from each other. I always do my calibration compass every single time. So yeah, remote control, Wi-Fi extender, Phantom mobile device power, calibrate compass, place Phantom on flat surface, wait for the Phantom to connect at least 7 GPS signals. Phantom indicator lights will go green when ready. Happy flying, nice and easy. Checklist always on your phone. You can go through. Be nice if they actually add in here flight regulations. What your regulations are by CAA. That'd be quite good. Got it on your phone, handy all the time. It may come out in the next update from Phantom because I know Simon Newton's been talking to CAA directly with, and they're actually going to put out these checklists, like what the law is on all boxed versions of quadcopters and stuff. Come out for the future, which would be handy. But it'd be nice actually DJI adds this to your checklist. So you know your flying rules and stuff, so that would be quite handy to have. Guys, did you actually do that update that I did on my YouTube channel about your GPS satellites, the actual receiver covering the cable up, and it gives you much better signal back? Because now every time I power my Phantom up, I get spot on 7 or 8 all the time now. Never ever get anything lower than that. No matter where I've gone and filmed before, where I've had like 5 or 4, I now always get 7 or 7 plus, which is absolutely brilliant. So I don't know if you guys done it. If you haven't done it already, check my video out on the GPS satellites, and it tells you how to hide the cable, and it obviously gives you massive improvements, and that's a brilliant little trick to have. Quick overview on the app. Settings wise, we talked about toolbar auto hide, that hides your toolbar on your main screen. When connection breaks, stay in idle position. Always keep the recording going. So when I always like that, because then you can sort of, if it does crash, you've got a bit like a black box and viewing what you're doing. Camera setting displays, always have all these on, but I think I'm just going to go through these because most of the time when I'm flying, it's very much the basic standard. So like white balance, exposure metering, I can take all those off, make the menu a bit smaller because it's quite hideous. Format card always use, reformat card every single time, so I know the video I'm recording are not old ones on there. Don't play with anything else. I mean, very much my settings are very much basic as it come out the box. Works well for me. Do you guys play about the settings? What settings do you use? Let me know. So I noticed recently taking photographs, if you've got a black area on the screen, it looks very pixelated. So I don't know if that's the camera going or whether it's something in the settings I need to play with. Never had it before when I first bought my Phantom. It's always been pucker, and quality of the shots have been brilliant. Just noticed recently the black area showed very much pixelation on that side. If the compression's too high or something like that. Do you have the same problem? Comment, let me know. Preview quality, again, I always keep it up high because I like to see sometimes on there where I'm flying around and stuff. Ground station, got mine on, not played with it yet. If you guys used yours, if you have, I'd like to know your comments on the ground station. Does it work quite well? Again, if you've got videos of your ground station, video of you actually doing the waypoints, flying, send me an email at jack@DJIPhantom.uk with your video links to your ground station flying. Be nice to see how that all works out. I've not done mine yet. I will do. Calibration compass, you can do it on here now, but I always do it the old-fashioned way. I've tried it on there, but it doesn't record back to let you know it's completed or not. But at least on the controller, it works better. So I'm not. Do you always use calibration compass on the app? Let me know. Low battery auto fly home. That's a good option. So if the battery gets too low, get it to fly back. Dynamic home points. This is good because I was a bit worried about this keep changing all the time, especially in the air. It's great if you're actually if you're obviously driving around, but I don't think it's very much a CAA rule. Get in the back of a car and fly it around with you. So that's going to cause a lot of headaches, especially in the UK. It's not like in the States. It's got a lot of open areas. You can get away with it, but in the UK it's a bit difficult. You've got a lot of objects and bushes and trees unless you're out in the country. But this option here, you can actually turn it on and off, so you don't have to. It's not on standard; it's actually off at the moment. So you can actually turn that on or off, so you don't have to fly and have it recording every 2 seconds of its new recording position. It's actually switched off, so it's a good feature. Return home altitude. This is good because it's set to 65 feet. So I always find 100 feet normally is way above tree levels. So if you are flying around in a field, lots of trees around you, does go one done and returns home. At least you climb to 100 feet and then return home without hitting any trees. Because I don't know, I've not noticed anything that where I fly. 100 feet seems to be a perfect setting to have because it skips everything. Even when I was in Bracknell with recording Winchester House, that's I was a bit worried then because I flew around the building, around the other side of it to come around, and it did return to home feature. Lucky enough, it did actually fly over the building, but it was a bit low, so I'm going to actually put this up maybe to 120 or 150 feet at least, so at least it's way above and out the reach of everything. So it's good you can set that. That's really good you can set that from the app, because I find that all these settings are great from the app rather than actually going to and using the the P2 software, the Phantom software, because you can't do that when you're out in the field, but here it's great. Battery history information, that displays information on the battery. Because I've not flown with this new version yet, it's not recording any statuses, but I'm going to try and fly tomorrow, see what it captures there and have a look, so we can pick this up another time. FPV mode, do you guys play with it? Have you found anything good? I've switched it on and off, I've found it a bit annoying, so I've left it switched off. Rotation unlock, that can be annoying actually, rotation lock, because I found sometimes it would stick, especially when I put my phone in with my shade, it would stick. So you can actually turn it on and off. Low battery, tutorials, binding, that's a good option, so you can actually rebind from here. You guys ever renamed your extender? Always left mine exactly as it is. And find my Phantom Vision 2, so this is a good one as well. So as long as you've got data on your phone, and I'm on a 4G network, so I can get data downloaded quite quickly, so it's nice that way. So ages otherwise on the other ones. This is a good option to have as well, so you can find your phone. So they are the very quick overview of the app itself. Albums, this could be better, because I find, because this Wi-Fi on the Phantom is the same as a home Wi-Fi, it's well, I don't know, on the Phantom, when you download your photographs, they take for ages, especially the video. I mean, I know on the Wi-Fi network, when you copy from my Mac to a network drive Wi-Fi, it's fast, it happens instantaneously. Why doesn't it do it on this app? Why do we have to wait for, I mean, even just downloading photographs seems to take absolute ages. So any way we can get this speeded up, come on DJI, let's see if you can improve on that, because that'd be great, especially flying in the air. You want to get your footage down while you're doing some other bits, or get some pictures down, you want to do it really quickly. That'd be really nice, but I find it's very slow, very sluggish to use. But it's a good option to have when you want to review it. Maybe they can improve on that, be quite cool. Camera itself, we go much into this because I'm not connected to my Phantom, because I'm using the Wi-Fi to record this screen. Same sort of thing, looks very much similar. Nothing's really changed on here, and obviously waypoint flying. Again, not too much has changed here. Looks the same, but I know there's some features added on the waypoint flying distances, but I can't actually show it because obviously I can't power my Phantom up indoors. So I'll try and do that outside and see if we can get a screen recording of it. But again, you guys done any flying like this? Let me know. Let me know how you got on with it. I got very much brief overview of the Phantom app itself. So one option I wanted to show you guys. Do you use this app, the Booster? Let me know if it makes a difference, because I've had lots of flying with it and without it on, not found any difference between it. Some people have been saying it's a really lifesaver. It does work really well, and helps a lot when it's on. Do you guys think that? Comment, let me know what you think on that side. Other than that, it's great. Apart from that, keep the comments coming, because comments are really great. I've just been lots of people in comment about things I'm doing, which is great. I can improve. The more people comment, the more I can improve on what I'm doing, which is great. The website itself is physically live, which is www.jackdji.phantom.uk. It's live. I still got a lot of things to change on it, but you can start using it now, because as of now I'm going to start blogging stuff on there, as well as blogging on my Google Plus. Don't forget, we're on Twitter, Google Plus, and soon I will have a Facebook page, and we have them all linking together, synchronise all the information. So I've got lots of ways to contact me. I can't think of anything else to go over. Yeah, bear with us with the website, because it is live. I just got quite a few more changes on it, but there's one thing I want to touch you guys. I got an email address now, which is jack@DJI Jack's DJI Phantom UK. That's the email address. Email photographs you've been taken with your Phantom. So if you're in the UK or outside the UK, it'd be interesting to build up, because on the new website I want to build a gallery for all you guys, what you're doing with your Phantoms, your screenshots and stuff like that. So we'll put your stuff up on there if you don't mind sharing it with us. And if you've got links to videos you've been doing, whether it's waypoint flying or normal flying, whether in the UK or in the States, please send me your links to your videos, and we'll get them up there to share. And also send me your information, put your name, who you are, where you're from, roughly. Don't have to say your complete address, just say like States, UK. If you're in the UK, what part of the UK? Surrey, Hampshire, Guildford or where you're flying from, where you're based from, and we'll add that to all your photographs and your video links on there for you. And we can all then see what we're all getting up to. So it'd be nice to build a great big gallery of all what everyone's doing on flying. So until next time, have fun and fly safe, and please always check your pre-flight checklist. Until then, speak to you soon. Bye.